Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate Guard. We are now playing with Black Green Adventure, a deck that I like because I think it could be the next deck to beat these Gruul Adventures, as well as having a not an awful matchup against Dimir Rogue. Those are the two most popular decks right now in Standard, and I need to be ready for them. Alright, so yesterday we played Red Black Midrange, which is very similar to this deck, with the exception that I believe that this deck has some better tools in defeating Gruul. Just because you also have like some large creature like they do with Gloomshot Beast, Questing Beast, and most importantly the Great Henge, which they don't really have that many ways to deal with, and yeah, you can just go off with this and go on top of them. Same thing with Red Black Midrange, you can do that. This deck also has Scavenging Ooze, which is amazing against Red Black Midrange. I have up to 4 copies of them in the 75. The deck is playing some very weak cards in Fulmar Knight and Order of Midnight, which is definitely something that kind of scared me at first to play this deck. You hope to draw an Angeline Keeper all the time, basically, because that way you'll make this Fulmar Knight and Order of Midnight slightly better. The deck has lots of just medium creature in the mid game with Murderous Rider, Low-Struck Beast, Kazandu Mammoth. This Singleton Rankle, Singleton Polycay, and a couple of Questing Beast is good because you have Vivian, Monsters Advocate, and sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it happened to me that I have either Gargaroth, I managed to Vivian, and I can choose from a selection of these. It's actually not like that random of a one-offs. Vivian has been one of my favorite card in so many scenarios, mainly against Yorion, but also against the Rogues. I mean, when you manage to resolve her. So I really like that this deck is like a medium mid-range deck with some very good top end. The removal spell of choice is for Eliminate instead of Heartless Act or Bloodship Thirst. So the reason why I'm not playing any Heartless Act is because, I mean, mostly because you really just don't have to kill that many large creature. You also have Murderous Rider to do that, but also because I like Cheville Bane of Monsters against the aggro decks. That's a 2-mana 1/3 death touch, so that's already like a reasonable body. And sometimes this card can just take over the game. And yeah, I mean, if you have Heartless Act in your deck, it's kind of a number with Cheville because you put a counter on their thing. And I really believe that Cheville could be a very strong card against all the aggro decks. So I like to play Cheville Bane of Monsters here. And because of that, I'm playing for Eliminate. Anything else to say? I would say that we're good to go. Let me say hello to my chat. Hello everybody in the chat. Just do my classic quick and brief deck tech before getting to the games. I like to do that. Oh yeah, the mana vase. We only play 20 lands because we have 4 Kazandu Mammoth and Tokenium's Awakening, so that's 26. That's plenty. Yeah. Different. Because right now it's 10 hours different. 4 a.m. Yeah, 4 a.m. That's late. It's 1 a.m. When is it going to change? On Sunday is going to change. Okay. All right. Here I'm playing I think I'm just playing an Art's Desire over the Scavenging Ooze. I just don't believe the Scavenging Ooze is a real threat. And I want to curve out with Low-Struck Beast on turn 3, and I can't do that if I don't make a 1/1 first. So they got a... I hate whenever my opponent plays the arena basics. I don't know, I don't like it. I always feel like they don't care. Probably true. Probably true that they don't care. Okay. Alright. So I can't attack with this 1/1, but my opponent will just maybe flash in a 1/3 and block. So let's just play this Low-Struck Beast instead. Okay, now no attack, because they could have the 1/3 flash. Alright, that's a good match to begin the stream with. I love to play against Rogue. It's very entertaining. And it's very tricky. Really, really love it. Okay, so they milled one of the hinges. Hinges? Is the word? Oh wow, the missile land drop. Very good news for me. Okay, let's attack. I'll probably just get in with a 5-5. Again, same reason as before. I don't want them to be able to... I guess if they... You know what? Actually, this is fine. If they flash in a certain Thought Thief, I'll eliminate it. And then I'll go second main phase Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, I might miss on the 1 point of damage. That's quite relevant. Yeah. So I'll put full control. I'll let her resolve. And I'll pay 2 black and play Eliminate. So whenever I play Eliminate over Heartless Sack, I mean, I'm definitely going to notice that if there's a real reason to play Heartless Sack these days, but I believe there isn't really, and I just like Eliminate. Because I can play Cheville that way. Okay, so I go to 4 cards here. And then I go to 6 cards here. So the Mr. Journal Lock can do anything they want, but Into the Story can't be cast yet. Although they have they don't have land, so Into the Store it's a while before it arrives here. Okay, very nice. I have I believe I just have 1 escape card. Maybe I can play 2 copies of Polyk and 1 copy of Question Beast. Especially if I play the MPL. Because Dimir Rogues is a very tough deck. So I believe that MPL and Rivals are way more likely to play Dimir Rogues than the latter. Or the Arena Open metagame. Okay, you're attacking just with these two. Because they could have a Shark Typhoon to block my 1-1. They clearly have Shark Typhoon in their deck. Because they don't play Lures. You also go Brazen Borrow my human. That would be annoying. Okay, this way I can resolve the Vivian's Monster Advocate, though. Yeah. One goes to 12. And I go Forest Vivian. Vivian, I mean, I'm playing 3 Vivian, which is very many Vivians. But I really like Vivian right now. Oh, wow. Okay. Can you? Are you blocking? You're not blocking. Yeah, of course you're not blocking. Because if they block, I can just exile cards in my graveyard and Thieves of Guild Enforcer. Stuffed. So yeah, they couldn't block there. I'm just taking this window to resolve Vivian. I'll give a reach token and pass, because now I can block the Soaring Thought Thief. With the low strike beast, I can block the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Alright. I actually like this, the way this game's play out. I mean, of course, my opponent missed land drop, which doesn't, you know, in Magic the Gathering, you can't really draw a conclusion of matchups whenever you draw better than your opponent, because that doesn't can't say, oh, it's a good matchup. In true. So basically, you have to be good at understanding. Basically, in Magic the Gathering, you always play a very little amount of games, and then you draw a conclusion, and that's just never right. You basically can't draw a conclusion often. You have to try and draw a conclusion, but not from the games itself, but like from the way the games play out more. Alright, so the mill 2 cards. There's an Henge on top. Oh, does that change at all? I don't think it changes anything, honestly. I'll just say goodbye to this low struck beast. I want to keep my Vivian around. There's no way I let my Vivian die. Plus, they're gonna just have like a swamp and have a negate up for my Henge, and then I lose it all. Agadim's tapped. Okay, there's an Angeline Keeper on top. What a bomb card. Wow, look at what's going on here. Look at what's going on here. Okay, after having done all this value, I think I'm just going to kill the Soaring Thought Thief. I'll just ride this value to the victory, as is that's gonna be easy. Or I can play this low struck beast. But then the deck can kill my Vivian somehow. Probably not. Probably not. I'm just gonna get greedy. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry at all. I'm happy. I'm happy to do like this. get a reach token. I don't think I can lose this game. I mean, again, this game kind of ended when my opponent missed the third land drop, but now it's now there's the point of no return. This is why I love to play Keeper. Like, the Rakdos version, sure, it has other ways of gaining card advantage, but the way of gaining card advantage off of Edgewing and Keeper is just such a huge one. Alright, game 2. Morning Hazenting. MPVT perfect. Okay, now I'll have 4 Scavenging Ooze, 3 Chinweb Arachneer, 3 Duress. I think I'll cut Eng or Vivian. Is one of these 2 cards bad? I really like to just cut the expensive cards. What if we always just tried this lines? Just cutting all the expensive cards. How does this deck become? We can. I think I'll try this configuration. Cheville might not even be bad, honestly. Because Cheville, we have to kill a lot of creatures. So I definitely have to find a proper sideboard. And yeah, I mean, I need to test the matchup to know about it. You like Vivian and Gruul against rogues. Maybe there's a problem with this sideboarding on my side. Maybe 4 Scavenging Ooze, there's too many, but I really like Scavenging Ooze. Maybe I can see having like 3 Scavenging Ooze. I don't want to cut any adventure, I believe that. I believe I can live it without expensive cards, because I have all these adventure to grant me card advantage. I don't think I would like Rankle. I think I want to try Cheville. Maybe I can have 3. The thing is that Ooze is also like good against red-black. We'll go. So no, this is just adventures. Pretty boring black-green adventures. Although this is the first time for me playing this deck, and I think with the downswing of your index, I think this deck can have a chance. Alright. I don't want to top forest, I can do better than that. Plus, all of these temples are kind of whatever in the world of Thieves of Gil Enforcers and Soaring Thought Thief. Go eliminating their upkeep. The way I play against oh wow, you always doing their upkeep, alright? That's a very important lesson. You always doing their upkeep. The way I work against rogues is that I like to kill their creatures. Okay, so here I want to duress them. The Red Sun to Brazen Borrower. Gonna be difficult now. I believe I have to leave up. Okay. What I can do is I'll play this tapped. I have enough card to escape. Yeah. I'll play this tapped. I'll pass. I'll let them have Brazen Borrower. Just let them have it. If they want to ninja the Red Sun, I have the removals before it. If they don't, I have Chinweb Arachneer for it, or just remove a spell end of turn. So I'm willing to take 3 here, because my opponent could make a mistake and go for Zaret Sun. Okay? They don't, I'm taking the damage. So Cheville, I mean, I play mostly Cheville against Gruul, yeah. So here, I'll do that. And then next turn, I'm going to do the same, with the difference that if my opponent... Okay, they cast Mystical Dispute for 3 mana. This doesn't seem like a good play, opponent. doesn't seem like a good play. Alright, I think now we win. I think now we win. So why do you have Mystical Dispute against my black green deck? Alright. Exile spells because you have Scavenging Ooze. If I put in here, so my sequence of plays would have been Murderous Raider end of turn, they resolve, end of turn, they cast another Brazen Borrower, they attack me, I don't do anything. If they flash in the Zaret Sun, I say okay. If they don't, I just take the damage, and then end of turn I go kill this I don't go kill this thing because I have Chinweb Arachnir in the sideboard, in the graveyard. But of course, this Mystical Dispute would have blown me out. So I think my opponent would have won this game if they were more patient. The Mirror Rogue deck is so hard to play, really it is. And that's why on the ladder you go like, oh, I always beat the Mirror Rogue. But then like at the MPL thing, Dimir Rogue had like the best win percentage because it's a very difficult deck to play. And it's not even that. It's not even that. Oh, you know, I play as my friend. It's a very. It's not. It's just very difficult, really. Allora, here they have this Red Sun, but this Red Sun just doesn't do anything once I have a blocker. So I'll just kind of ignore it here. And play my Edgeling Keeper. Just 4 Marnite like that. I guess I can go Profane Insight. I think I mis-sequenced them, but yeah, I can go Profane Insight here. If they bounce my Edgeling Keeper now, it's fine. Hello. Yeah, and I'll pass with this Reach guy. Yeah, this is just so many blockers. Zaret Sun doesn't have any evasion. I guess that's not true because now they can actually get through with the Zaret Sun. Alright, I misplayed there, just because now they can't. I don't have any blocker in the air. What do you steal? Alright, nothing much. I guess I could also have escaped in a way where there's a Red Sun gets worse. But that could have milled me some cards, so. Okay, so that one got through, and they can take a 2/3 lifelink or a 5/5. I am on 10. This is a 1/1 death touch, and yeah, I can block this. All the rest of them. I know one card is Brazen Bar. I don't know the other one. Maybe the rest isn't that good, but earlier I choose to take Forest over Swamp with a fetch land. Maybe that was a mistake. I think I'm playing Polyk here. Polyk is a good boy. I guess if they draw a removal spell, they can get through with the Zaret Sun. That would be devastating if they actually make so. The draw removal spell, I can like bounce this, kill that, and then they get through with that. Maybe I should just play this safe. No, I don't think there's any removal for this Polukranos. I guess Bloodchief Thirst is the only one that I can think of right now. I guess another Brazen Borrower would also do it. But then, like, if they just have a Brazen Borrower, they just take control of a Murderous Rider or a 1/1. Actually, them getting control of Edgeling Keeper is funny because then you can cast Brazen Borrower and draw a card. Basically, I am hoping they don't draw exactly Bloodchief Thirst because Astrosuck doesn't kill Polukranos and Drowning Lock doesn't kill Polukranos. But this has definitely been a very cool game since turn number 1. And maybe all these Chainweb Arachni are too many. Maybe I should play less than them. No, opponent out to topper. Threw them over. Alright, here I'm blocking that. I got a 5. Draw. Indata Triome. I'll play Polukranos and I'll play Chainweb Arachnier. No fight with anything. Let's see. I mean, if they answer again my Polukranos, things could get dicey. does dice exactly mean? Also, how is it spelled? Sometimes when you learn some new words, you learn by hearing them, but you never know how they're spelled. Is it spelled D-E-H-E-E? How's it spelled dicey? Oh, I want to check the exact meaning of that word. Uncertain? It means, oh, it means uncertain. Okay. No, but how is it spelled? Dice. Oh, is dice is to cut them up into, oh, okay, cool. Cool. Dice? Oh. Rischioso, aleatorio, pericoloso, azzardato. Ok. I'm blocking like this. If they increase their Thief of Guild Enforcer, it's fine. I just don't want to take any damage here. They remove 3 counters from the Polukranos. Okay. Nice. Nice. Now I can play Forest. I'll do this, or actually, let's Chainweb Arachnir the Brazen Borrower. I don't need to escape it from the graveyard that one. I can escape from graveyard this one. I think it's better. And I'll pass. I know that Lobstruck can't attack if I don't escape, but it's actually... I don't mind if that can attack, right? Yeah, thank you so very much to Bambafo for your 6-month sub. No, 7th month sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, lots of people got upset with G-World command, the G-World Lotus, right? I mean, it's a format where Soul Ring is legal, right? I believe, if I understood it right, if Soul Ring is legal, it means that anything could be legal. And so I think the power level isn't an issue for a commander. I mean, I don't know. I guess. Wow. Anyway, look at this Chainweb Arachnir. They've done so well. I don't. Honestly, I'm sorry, people hate that there's a new card in their format, but you know, it's. I mean, Magic has to sell Magic cards, and I have to continue doing the things, right? Why not the Power 9 too? Yeah, I don't know why the Power 9 is not legal. I guess because then people would think that it's a pay-to-win format, but guess what? Magic is a pay-to-win game. Alright, here I'm attacking. This is a 12-12. Alright. Good. Good showing from the black-green side. As I said, I think I would have lost this game if opponent would have played more conservatively in the early game. But still, it was definitely a proper showing for this deck. You go first. Alright, opponents like Yorion, the Sky Nomade. Opponent missed lethal, did they? Did they miss lethal? How? Oh, that's a 2-2 flying. That's a 2-2 flying card. That's a powerful magic card, especially when you can draw 2 cards on it. Tu. Don't kill Minekeeper. Don't kill Minekeeper, opponente. E allora, one mana, 1-1. Dos mana, dos. Yeah, Rankle's not great, although I can sometimes try. Opponent just kills all my creatures. Why do you hate my creatures so much? I don't want to play Agile Keeper. My starting it was amazing, and now I'm just left with a bunch of nothing. E vabbè, oh. Oh, leave me. Leave me, leave. Let me leave. Let me leave. I have to eliminate this thing. I mean, I don't think I have better targets for my eliminate. Negate. Alright. Give me that 1/1. Give me that 1/1. There it is. There it is. I get a Floresta. And I'll untap draw. Ooh, that's actually a good draw. Bravo, Mango. Bravo. Non prova a miscliccare, cazzo. I was going to misclick. Misclick. Wait, you go negate here? No. 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 No, non ci voglio credere. No. No, I shouldn't have. I should have just. Porca Madosca. Porca Eva. That just happens all the time. It happens all the time. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Alright, we learned. Write it down in the notions that we learned today. If your opponent's mana up and the auto topper held earlier when you cast the female eliminate, it means that they maybe have a negate. So let's play around that. Porca puttana, I'm going to lose this game. I think I would have actually been in a reasonable shape here if I had that 5/5 in play. I mean, sure, I could have added more things, but... Okay, we write that down in the things, okay? If your opponent is mana up, you just play 5/5. You don't play 1/1. You just play 5/5 first. Va bene, va bene, va bene. Va bene, this one I give up. Good game. Game opponent. That sideboard. Writing it down. No, they couldn't have Essence Cutter. Because when I played Eliminate in their turn, the auto topper held. You know, they didn't go fast. So I think they had I mean, they could have had a Omen of the Sun, sure. An Omen of the Sea, sure. But it was likely that they had a negate. Also because they thought about it. Okay, now we cut the Eliminates. What else is bad? Oh, I think the whole deck is bad, but jokes aside, what else is bad? Maybe nothing. So I'll have Duress. Yeah, actually... I mean, I built my deck to be heavily skewed towards beating Rogue and Gruul, so I kind of see my sideboard and be like, not much. Not mucho. I think I'll board in the Papa Gargaroth, and yeah, let's just go with this. It wasn't an easy play, that one. It wasn't an easy play. But we definitely have to learn. Okay, I go on the play. You go first. Okay. That's a 4th land. I think I'll leave it on top. This way, if I draw spells, I'm able to cast my 4 drops on curve. And then I play Dureso. Omen of the Sea, Shutter this guy. Then I play Love Struck Beast. And then I will play the Beast. They'll probably play the Operation. Then they've Shatter this guy, sure, but... Yeah. The Yorion deck was bad positioned last week in the MPL because nobody was playing this, like, creature decks. Sorry, mid-range creature decks. They were playing Gruul, which can go on top of it with Embercleave. We can't really do that. Okay. Now the problem of... Oh, I love Duress here, actually. See. I'm gonna keep on taking Omen. Before my night in my opponent's turn. What does Rankle do in the deck? A mythic rare. That's in my colors. Also like the art. Alright, no blocks. Get a forest. I'm gonna draw a card with Profane Insight. Papa Gargoyle is ACD fodder. I mean, the whole deck is ACD fodder. One or less more doesn't change much, right? E allora un dagno. Un dagno per l'avversario. I could play Poly K. Blink Polyk is pretty strong. I mean, actually, they can go Yorion, blink this, kill my Polyk. Madonna che schifo. I guess I'm just drawing a card. Kind of wanted to hit like a top land to guarantee the Vivian next turn. They can eat the token now, maybe. They have the Yorion coming up. Una terra posso anche pescare, eh? One land. Una terra. I'm not asking much. Am I asking too much? I didn't think I was asking too much. Thank God I scried the Fable Passage on top when I had 3 lands. Imagine if I scried that on the bottom. Alright, anyway. I could play the Master Prankle. Just draw another card. Problem casting the Master Prankle is that why don't we just go Wrath of God? I guess who cares if they go Wrath of God, right? Ma tutta la vita! Tutta la vita! Toda la vida. I'm attacking. See? Rankle did a lot of good work. Good morning, male Malefic Pharaoh. Thanks, yeah, the historic, that was good. Now I'm focusing a lot on standard because there's the arena open, and then there's the MPL thing, the CFB clash, so there's a lot of good events to be played. Alright, unfortunately I am not I'm not able to draw the 5th land in this game. Maybe the next game I can. I think I'm just casting a bunch of Dirtle creatures. They'll probably play Yorion. They'll play Yorion, they kill 2 of my creatures. How's Golgari going? We won our first 2 matches against the Rogues and Mono Red, although they both have been super close. And this one is not super close. It's actually the opposite of a super close game. Although I did find my 5th land. And now my 6th land. I just play Vivian now. I don't know. My opponent can deal with my token and then attack my Vivian. But if they don't do that... I mean, I know their hand, so... I mean, I know half of their hand, I guess. Hello, Zafelt. Bueno. Our Vivian's surviving. And Vivian's 5 mana. Okay, I was complaining I didn't find any land. And that's the lesson of Magic the Gathering. Never complain about not finding lands, because then you'll get all of them at some point. I have only 2 Scavenging Glues. I think I'm gonna get Swamp here. I just spammed the board with these creatures. And now Vivian going on 5 means that even if opponent kills this beast, I will be able to do other stuff. And I'm also attacking with my Profane Insight, with my Fulmar Knights. If opponent chump blocks and go for Shard of the Sky, I'm okay with that too. Because these creatures have been for free from the top of the deck, so this Shard of the Sky is not a 5 for 2. You know, it's actually not, because these 2 cards replaced themselves earlier, and these 2 cards came for free from the top. The GB Garrick? The GB Garrick costs 6. I think Vivian does similar things. It's for 5 mana. Yeah, so they probably plan on casting it as Shard of the Sky, which I'm okay with. I think now we can carry this card advantage over. The main reason why we won, chat, is because we duress the 2 Omen of Insight, the Omen of the Sea. Whenever the blue-white Yorion doesn't draw Omen of the Sea, it's much, much worse. Because their Yorion are just much, much worse. Okay? That's the main, that's the whole thing. If I would have discarded other cards over the Omen of the Sea, I would have for sure, I think at least, I would have for sure lost this game. I'm exiling creature because of ACD. Okay, so I have a couple of lands now. I also have Fable Passage to reset the top if there isn't a creature on top of the deck. There isn't a creature. And as the third Vivian, I don't want it. So I'm just Fabling Passaging that one away. Get a forest, because I have one Scavenging Goose left in my deck. What's on top now? It's another forest. Okay. Now, what should I do? I kind of want to -2 Vivian. They just get on board. Although they do have a glass casket. Dai, va bene, let's just play Poly K and pass. It's not pretty, but I think it's okay. I guess Poly K is also invulnerable to a counter spell. I keep on giving Reach because they have a Yorion in hand. Vivian is a very, very good card, yeah. Honestly, one of the best performing card in this deck, together with the Henge. Vivian and Henge, I think, make this deck available. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of uncommons and underpower rares. But Vivian and the Henge makes this deck very good. Barin, ma che è? You bounce my Vivian. I'll loot a fight with the Baron. Then your glass casket can eat my token. I'll replay Vivian. What's on top? It's an Order of Midnight. Interesting. I don't want to play it. I want to draw it. I think I'll Swift End this Yorion. My opponent hasn't drawn an ACD, but that's what happens when you put 80 cards in your deck. You know, you don't necessarily draw every single of your card in the top 20 card, which normally happens to a normal deck of Magic. And sure, if they drew ACD this game, I would have probably lost. I guess they did have 2 Duress, so I could have discarded those. Ay. Okay, so now they're able to exile my Polucanos forever. Oh, the third Yorion. Okay, good card. I can't get back Rankle. Oh, there's a Murderous Rider on top. How much mana do I have? Allora, I can get back. Oh, I think I win this game. I just have to play well, which isn't easy. Aspetta un attimo, Rope. Wait a second. There's just a combination of things going on here where I have to go to the bathroom and I kind of want to also play reasonably well. Allora, che cazzo faccio? Oh, vabbè, let's just click buttons. I don't want to use the Yorion there. Yeah. I want to reanimate Yorion next turn. Sorry, what am I talking about? I don't use the Murderous Rider. I want to draw it to kill the Yorion next turn to use the Rankle. I'll let the Vivian go to 1. I don't mind if Vivian goes to 1 here. Good. Now I can go Murderous Rider, Swift End the Yorion. I can... Oh, c'ho 3, 6, 7. I can attack with both. I can choose to sacrifice a creature and draw a card. Aspetta, no, discard a card. and draw a card. Resolve. And put it on the bottom. Then I can play the Great Eng. And then I can play the Lovestruck Beast from the top of my deck. And good game. Alright, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a second, chat. I really have to go to the bathroom. There's the last match. This game has been good. Vivian Monsters Advocate. I even won the 4th one for the Euron control decks. Okay. I am back. I look at the sideboard. I see a bunch of unplayables, and I click the bottom. Done. Maybe actually Chainweb Arachneer isn't the worst. You gotta consider that. Alright. Opponent goes first. My hand has 2 Innkeeper, so I've never mulliganed those hands. Let's go. I begin with a 1-1 for 1. What's the timer? I have 19 minutes. They have 23. Yeah. I don't think this deck is really timer dependent. I mean, I want to say that it probably is, but whatever. Okay, I am keep on doing 1-1 here. My opponent can go Skekle Evaporation next turn. Or they can go Negate on that. That's also fine. You'll need to be right on time to click submit button, because yeah, you just resubmit the same deck that you have. Okay, Island Plains, they don't do anything. Attack for 2 here. And I think I'm casting a Lovestruck Beast. Such a powerful card. Such a powerful card, really. Yeah, now they've drawn multiple Omen of the Sea in the top 10 cards of their 80 card deck. As I said, Omen of the Sea is the card that makes the Yorion deck playable, in my opinion. Because once you cast Yorion, like you've seen, my opponent earlier cast Yorion 3 times, but they didn't have any Omens, so they didn't really make that much value. And that's an important lesson. Okay, I need to draw my 4th land. Dai, cazzo. Porca madosca, but why never draw the 4th land? Dio bono. Jawadi, beginning the gifting sub. Thank you so much. You've gifted so many on the channel. 54. That's incredible. Camping Joe. Camping Joe is a member of the Lasagna team. Lasagna. Alright, I go Baron. Oh wow, they missed the land drop? Oh my, they missed the land drop? You know who also missed the land drop? Mengucci missed the land drop. Allora. I think I'll play a couple of Jerrys here. If they draw planes and they shatter me, I'll be upset. But if they don't, I'll be able to draw cards. 2 cards next turn. Non fa pianura. Don't play planes. Don't play planes. Don't play planes. Don't play planes. What's Chevian in the Cyber for? Aggro decks. I think Chevian is a good card. Might not be, huh? I'm just trying. Okay, planes. Dio bono. That was close. Okay. It's now time to at least draw a card. Oh, bueno. I can go Lovestruck Beast as a Heart's Desire, and then I can cast a 5/5 draw card. It feels good. It feels good. Okay, we can win now. Granted, if you go land Yorion, they make a lot of card advantage, and they probably lose. But they didn't have land last turn. They said nice. That's another island. They can't cast their Shatter the Sky. They get back Yorion. Allora, what do we want to do? Because I could cast the Great Eng, but they could have Negate. But if they have Negate, they negate everything I play. So I think the worst card here is the Great Eng, in fact. I believe so, yes. So I can go Fable Passage. Fetch a Swamp. Then I can cast the Great Eng. They counter this. That's fine. Ok. Poi faccio un 1-1. And I champ attack with everything but the Innkeeper. So if they want to champ block, it's okay. They go to 8, and I pass the turn. They'll probably go Yorion and do a disaster. Island, wow. Okay, Yorion, okay. They can, go, I mean, for sure. They can do a disaster now. They can do a disaster now, for real. I wish Edgewood Keeper were triggering on enter the battlefield. Chat is follower only? No. Why? I don't know. If you're not following Mango09, you're missing out, so you definitely should. Definitely should. Okay, so Baron is bouncing what? Va bene, va bene, va bene. So the exile on my Jerry. Is it followers only? I didn't know that. I guess I must have set that up at the beginning of the stream. They're on 8 life. Yeah. It would be nice if I had an Ember Cleavier. Unfortunately, I selected a deck that doesn't play red. That makes... Oh, Duress. Duresso. I think I'll attack with my 5/5 first. Let's see how it goes. And they dub. Look, I'll just go for Vivian now. And I'll play Temple post Vivian, I think. What's on top? It's a Swamp Art. I put that on the bottom. What's on top of Former Knight? I'll make a token. It'll be a Reach or Trample. What do you want to give? I think I'll go Reach. Oh yeah, I only drew mono green card. That is true. Oh wow, you begin with an Omen of the Sea? That's great news. They had 7 cards in, and I know they're doing is Omen of the Sea. Bottom both. Are they still missing double white? I mean, at this point, Wrath of God wouldn't even be a big deal. I mean, it wouldn't be at all a big deal. Wow, only a tap land. If they play an ACD, it's not bad. I just go Questing Beast and... It could be possible that your ass should be Agonizing Remorse. Could be possible. Okay, I think I'll begin with a Duress. I want to know more about their hand. Va bene. I'll take the Elspeth Conqueror's Death. Now... How many creatures are in the graveyards? Una? 2. Okay, so I can draw a card. I can draw a card if they kill my Uzier. Or I just play Lowstruck. Alright, what if I -2 Vivian? Yeah, I think I have a good play. I can -2 Vivian, play the Ooze from the top, get an Innkeeper, and then play the Lovestruck Beast. Huh? I think that's a good play. I think that is a good play. So I'll -2 Vivian. Play Ooze. Get Innkeeper. And then play Lovestruck Beast. Draw a card. Academ's Awakening, by the way. It's not bad. Now, do I want to chump attack for 1? Do I want to play this as a land? I don't think so. I think I'll attack for 2 damage and pass the turn. Or should I play that as a land? So many resources anyway. They play Wrath of God, which I believe that's what they do. I think I will play this as a land, honestly. I could see this being good. I could also play the Fulmar Knight to just cantrip. Play Questing Beast, attack for 6. Yeah, that was also another play. I'm getting Shattered next turn. Am I? Am I getting Shattered? You guys should be at least thinking a little bit more before typing in the chat. Magic the Gathering is a game with lots of choices, very many choices. And not only your choices, but also your opponent's choices. So let's just try and think of what can the opponent play as well. So here they go Yorion. Okay. They can clear my some of my board state. I have 3 in Keeper right now with a couple of Adventuring and it's not a Pepega chat. It's a difficult game. It's a difficult game. Not everybody plays Gruul, you know? Sometimes people play Yorion with multiple choices on both sides. And what's happening here is that my opponent decided to take a more, I don't know, longer route, I guess? I'm okay with it. So they got rid of Vivian with the Banishing Light. And they kill my large creature and keep me with the Innkeepers. Okay. Okay. They have 3 Omen of the Sun. Usually my chat is alright. Today, not the best, but that's okay. Okay, now I'll pay 1 mana, draw 3 cards, also known as Ancestor Recall. That isn't legal in Commander, by the way. This card is not legal in Commander, Ancestor Recall. 3 terre, bella merda. E what else? What else do I do? Do I draw 3 more cards? I believe so, yes. More like land tax. Va bene, I draw 3 spells this time around. That's much better than before. There's a great engine in my side in my graveyard. This card can get back anything. Oh no, target creature only. Allora un prendo un cazzo. I can go Murderous Rider on Yorion and Champ Attack with some Innkeepers. I think that isn't a bad play. They could have a negate, but whatever. I'll go Swift End on Yorion. Then I play Data Triome. E poi Champ Attack with all the Innkeepers. Okay. I'm liking a lot my line. If last turn I wouldn't get an Innkeeper, this Innkeeper that I got last turn with Vivian provided me 3 cards. And the counter on Vivian would have been worthless because my opponent exiled it. Va bene. My opponent is on 3 life and I have Questing Beast. This means that I have to bait their answer to it. Actually, it doesn't mean that. Unfortunately, I don't have 10 mana. You know what? I'm just playing Questing Beast. Okay, neutralize. Va bene. I can next turn get it back with the Order of Midnight, maybe. Now what do we do? What do we follow this up with? What do we follow this up with? I play Ooze for sure. And then I play turn 3. If I play Mammoth, or play Raider. I'll play Mammoth. Next turn, I can go Order of Midnight and bring back the Questing Beast, hopefully. Yeah, opponent has played well this game. There has been very many choices. I mean, it's been a very long game. They also never played a double white. So they drew double white very late. Now they can go Apparition on the Kazandu or whatever. It's kind of unfortunate that I only drew 1 Vivian because I played 3. And I drew lots of cards of my deck. I drew half of my deck. Also, the Great Eng would have been nice. I drew only like 1 Eng and 1 Vivian. You really need those against. On the other hand, though, I added 3 Innkeeper. I did get 1 with the Vivian, though. I don't play Gem Razor. No, I think Gem Razor. There's no need to Gem Razor anymore. Plus, Gem Razor in this deck isn't that good even, right? You have so many. You have so many humans. Probably an apparition. And the Orion. Okay, I win. I win, right? I think I win. I win. I win, chat. Because I have a Murderous Rider to kill the Yorion, a Mortar of Midnight to bring back Questing Beast, and attack for lethal. Alright, good game, good game, good game. Should I say good game so they take less time? I think I will. So that they take less time with the thoughts. They have perfect knowledge. How do they have perfect knowledge? Having an order of me, I have 2 cards that they don't know I have. They have perfect knowledge if they ghost, or if they watch the stream, like chat is, but not every opponent watches the stream while they play. Definitely a fun game, yes. Honestly, all these 3 matches that I've played today with this deck have been very fun. We were 3-0 today with this deck, but they have been. I won every single of these matches 2-1. I won every single of this match 2-1, and definitely difficult game. Definitely difficult games. All right. Nice games. Nice games. There have another Yorion matchup. E che coglioni. Va bene. Is also yeah, I said Clothis. Clothis at Scavenging Ooze, yeah. Watch for the auto topper. I mean, I had so many green that I don't think I would have had a mistake here. I would have. Okay, so they went Glasspool Shore. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I think I just begin with this. Perfect. It's another white blue Yorion looks like. I'm going Edgeling Keeper here because next turn I untap and I don't draw land, I can go Edgeling Keeper Fulmar Knight. Esper Doom. Hey. If they have a sweeper, that's fine. Or this card already cantripped. So I'm okay with that. Never mole. On Magic the Gathering Arena, it's not easy to change decks. Sometimes if you just have one deck, you have to stick with it. Okay. Okay. I am just continuing my value here. Just very lucky to draw 3 Edgeling Keeper this early in the game. Am I just playing a tap land again? I don't think having Eliminate up has any merit. They didn't have a sweeper last turn, so I assume they didn't have a sweeper this turn as well. And it's funny how Doom Foretold it just doesn't do anything, because I have this like bad creature sacrifice. Opponent's playing a very much different version than my Doom Foretold Esper list, which I like. But I can have Shark Typhoon, so I'm not so sure I want to attack with my Edgewell Innkeeper. I believe I want to play a Lovestruck Beast first, draw a card, draw 3 cards, and then I'll decide. I think I have too many cards in hand anyway, so I'm not going to play Order of Midnight here. I'll just playing a land untapped, attack. If they have a Shark Typhoon, I can eliminate that. And I'll just go to discard. Oh, Omen of the Sun. Now, why did I not think about Omen of the Sun? I don't know why I didn't think about it. Anyway, I'll eliminate one of these, and then I'll go to discard and discard one of these Kazandu Mammoth, I think. I also don't mind that the time given then I'm applying pressure. That's also why I kind of wanted to attack. If they go urine here from hand, that's definitely annoying, but not even that much. Yeah, Gress, yesterday, my team, yesterday in Cube, my opponent played Narset, and I let it resolve, and then end of turn, I played Thirst for Knowledge. Yeah, Narset not making you draw cards, it's so, I always forget about that, too. Okay. So my Great End will be harder to resolve now. I envy very much my opponent. My opponent draws. I really envy my opponent draws. I mean, I know I'm also drawing very well, but I just would rather be on my opponent's side. I don't know. I like that deck too much. Allora, can I play Mammut and the Great Eng? Yes, right? Yes. I play Mammut, fetch, 7-7, tappo 2 Eng, tappo 1 Midnight, sì. I play Mammut, play Passage, fetch, get Forest, play Eng for 2 mana. Then Mammut is a 7-7 now. And then I play Altered Fate, get back Edgeling Keeper, and I cast it, and I attack for 1. Opponent will oh yeah. Now we'll decide, like, they're probably sacrificing the Kazudu Mammoth. But we don't know, because it's possible now that my opponent will exile the Great Eng. Okay, the Draw Extinction event. Ay. That's a very bad news. Maybe if I play Altered Fate instead of Great, that you just play it. And now I think I lose because I have to sacrifice the engine upkeep. Yeah, I mean, as I said multiple times, this deck doesn't have a good matchup against Yorion, so I think I've drawn well, but my opponent also has matched my draws, and yes, this game is over. Good game. I go to sideboard. Earlier, I won both the post cyber games. I should have kept that in keeper. I don't. It would have mattered. That's a very important notion when just you have to play cards, draw a card. Okay, this is how I sideboarded earlier. The third ooze, I think it's okay. Not great, but just okay. I caught the eliminates for duress and the third ooze. I have duress in the sideboard. I've not played against Gruul. I played against Mono Red. I played only 4 matches. Dimir Rogue, Mono Red, Blue White Yorion, and this is the 4th one in Esper Doom. A very diverse metagame, I like it. Next Wednesday, there's the deadline to submit decks for the MPL. Right now, I don't know. If this deck is good, I might run this. Although, of course, I have to try more against Gruul. If not, I'll just play Esper or whatever. What are the best matchup with this deck? Man knows this. The best matchup of these decks. Good question. I don't know. I think this is like a 50-50 match deck against most of the field. Probably it could like be like 51 against Rogue, and maybe 51 against aggro decks. But definitely an underdog against Yorion. I'm not so sure. I mean, nobody played this deck at the past MPL Rivals League because it's not a very good deck. But do I want to play Keeper on turn 1? I don't think I won't. Savage. I didn't like red black much, unfortunately. I don't think it's very good against Gruul. That is my final thought. And I really want to be good against Gruul. I think you should really be good against Gruul. Yeah, I think I'll keep on slow rolling the Innkeeper. Which might be a mistake if I draw a 3-drop adventure. Oh wow, the tome. Oh, okay. Got rewarded for waiting on the Innkeeper, because my opponent has like a Glass Casket or a removal spell. They could have played it on 2, whereas they couldn't have played on this Order of Midnight. Alright, this Scry. This deck is probably against Yorion. I defeated Yorion earlier. It was a tough match, but I think with Vivian you can. Not saying it's a good matchup, it's just that you can win. Alright, here I'm going for a Low-Struck Beast. Hello, Dangerous Moon. Good morning. That's a Scry. No, I think you're definitely an underdog against Yorion. 100% an underdog. Definitely. It's just that I don't know why would you play Yorion, especially blue-white Yorion. It doesn't seem to have any good matchup. Other than maybe like this or red-black mid-range, which isn't even that good of a matchup. And that deck, the Yorion decks are so bad against rogues that I think they're almost unplayable in a field where there's good pilots of rogues. Okay, we managed to untap here, and I'm definitely attacking with these 2 creatures. And I believe I'm slamming Vivian. And then sure, I could have an Elspeth Conqueror's Death. But again, they play 80 cards and so on and so forth. I'm just slamming Vivian. I wait on this Fable Passage post Vivian. So that you can fetch and, you know, sort the top of the deck. Then I'll give, Vigilance. You thought Yorin would be the next Omnath? Lots of people had that fear. Lots of people had that fear. No, never Maul. Really, I also had that fear. I thought that there was no return, and that Yorin would have been the best deck by far. It wasn't like that. I was very, very, very wrong. It's just like often I am. Anyway, you saw how underpowered was Maze My Tomir. It's just scrying 3 times. Just scrying 3 times. You think Red Black is favored against Gruul? I don't know. I don't think so. It's okay. I think people use the word favorite too often. Most Magic is just balanced. Okay, that's a Sky Nomad. But that means that my Vivian survives. And that I can do good stuff. Yes. Okay, the Apparition here. What does it think? Oh, the Order of Midnight to take. Okay. So there's a Fable Passage on top. That's a very bad draw. And I can either put it on the bottom with the Temple of My Lady or with a Fable Passage. I think I'm going with Fable Passage. Because I expect to use every single of my mana this turn. What's on top? Low-Struck Beast. Okay. Unfortunately, I give Vigilance to this guy. Why did I give Vigilance? That was so stupid, Mango. Perché ho fatto? Porca boia, perché? I think I have to pick up Vivian. I wanted to just -2 take an Edgeling Keeper, but I think I can't. I think I just have to take it up. Kind of a shame, honestly. Alright, let's go Low-Struck Beast. There's another land on top. Oh yeah, Scavenging Ooze. Però tappa sta cazzo di palude. Go Scavenging Ooze. 1 mana up. Let's get a reach token this time around. Such a mistake giving Vigilance last turn. Alright, let's not make that mistake again. No more mistakes, please. Next turn, I draw the 7th lane so I can even go Polukranos and fight the Yorion. Oh wow. This block is unexpected. It really is very unexpected. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, extinction event uneven. Oh, that is what's going on. Sure, whatever. Sure, perfect. Perfect, actually. Do I want to gain 1 life? Yeah, I think so. It's not only gonna gain 1 life, also exile that for future ACD. As long as they don't have an answer to Polukranos, it's okay here. Yeah, okay, this is a funny board state all of a sudden. My vegan survives, very good. And now, hopefully they don't have a... Honestly, I don't know what they can have. It is kind of a shame because I have to shuffle the Innkeeper, but I just have to play Polukranos and fight. Actually, you know what? I am just playing Polukranos first. Let's see how my opponent reacts to this. And then I'll fetch and fight on the Yorion. Get a forest or swamp. Actually, probably a swamp because I have Castle locked right now. And then I get a reach token. Just get a reach token all the time, please. And then I pass. I could have also just played a 1-1 from the top because that would have let me attack. But I didn't want my Vivian to die to the attack of Yorion if they have an answer to the beast. When it has an Elspeth Conqueror's Death, it's difficult, but I think we can do it. Our graveyard is very empty right now, so this Polukranos is nowhere close to coming back. Treacherous Blessing. Very, very close game. Vivian is very strong. Yeah, we played 3 copies in the main deck. And I even have the Temple of My Lady too. If there's a land on the top, I can just set it up to work as an experimental frenzy. I also have Castle Lockdown to reset the top if there's a good card. Okay, let's play this Kazandu Mammoth. There's an Indata Triome, so just play this top land and put it on the bottom. And there's another land on top. I'll pick this up, I'll get another reach token, and then attack with everybody. Not everybody, just 5 damage. My Luxor Beast cannot attack. And they don't care if they have an Omen of the Sun and double block my Polukranos. Quinn is on 20, so we have to start getting that damage down. Alright, so the lesson against Yorion is that you almost always make a reach token with the Vivian. Almost always. Thank you, Professor Loverboy. Sorry, you can watch more. But if you have any question, if you have any tournament, definitely shoot me what would I play in the next event. And thank you for the continued support. Definitely. Okay. So they can kill my creature. They can kill my Polukranos. I'm not going to bother playing Murderer's Raider to save it. Or they don't even kill it, so. Yeah. Today's game have been really, really good, honestly. This deck is fun. I'm liking it a lot. Could be my pet deck. Would be that. End of turn I can draw, I mean, I will probably draw a card with the Castle Lockdown. I can also fight with Polukranos, but I don't think there's any merit in doing that. I just want to draw a card. I can fight that token and the beast can attack. That's a good point, Ludo. I forgot about it. So what the rule suggested is, if I fight with Polukranos this token, Polukranos becomes a 1/1 and the Lovestruck Beast can attack. That's a very neat interaction that I didn't think before. Okay, they got back Yorion. Very well. And they cast it. Very well. They're tapped out now. So the play of Polukranos fight can actually happen next turn. Wait, how much damage do they have? Oh no, they have lots of tokens. Sorry, they have lots of tokens now end of turn. I think I'm just drawing a card with Castle though. I think it's just better use of my mana. It's used for mana. Oh, at the rest I'm going to draw. Opponent has 7 cards in the end. There's a Fulmar Knight on top, not the worst. I am going to duress my opponent first. Emeria Cole. Do I want to take Emeria Cole? I think so. I think so. Okay, now I have so many options, chat. I definitely want to Murderous Rider the Yorion. Okay, so let's begin with that. Murderous Rider, sorry, Swift and Yorion. Then Polukranos. I don't even need to Polukranos fight now because I have Fulmar Knight on top of my deck. Because no, I think I'm not getting the thing. No, I think I'm just playing a Fulmar Knight here. Ooh, Edgewing Keeper on top, good. Oh, there's a Questing Beast now though. I wanted to cast the Murderous Rider to draw a card. But Questing Beast does look very appealing. I think I don't care. I think I just play Murderous Rider, draw a card. My whole board is in play right now. But I'm drawing a card here. On top there is a Mammoth. Oh, that's a good follow-up. Actually, I'm probably playing that over the Murderous Rider. Not sure why I main phased everything. That should have arrived this post combat. I probably attack with everything. I have a draft to finish, but I don't know. You know, I really didn't love Zendikar draft. I made Mythic, so you know the chore has been made. I'm not so sure if I want to do more drafts. Let's see how this constructed games continue. It looks very fun for now. Usually I do like 2 hours and 2 hours. 2 hours of constructed, 2 hours of draft. But that's usually because I kind of hate the deck I'm playing in constructed, or I kind of hate the constructed. So constructed feels like homework and draft feels like fun. But recently, as I said, I really didn't love Zendikar. So Blue Trail Drain, no. I love Ikoria. I wonder why they're not bringing back Ikoria. I want to draft Ikoria so much. I would play Ikoria the whole day if it was there. Okay, so opponent is in the upkeep. Why did you like Zendikar? Because it felt like so there's no fixing, which I really hate. So you have to play only 2 colors. It felt like a lottery every time. Like if the good archetypes are open, you win. It's so hard to navigate a tough seat because if you're in a tough seat, your opponents always get like this nuts deck at some point, so it's so hard to win to not lose 3. It just I don't know. It feels like a very high variance. I feel like a very high variance format to me, and you can't really have too much wiggle room in a bad seat. And so like often people that win go like, oh, you know, my deck is nuts. I'm great at drafting. No, you just got lucky that your archetype was open. It's very difficult to like read signals and be like, oh, this archetype is open. You know what I mean? And if you do that, it's not even that hard to read the signals. Whereas usually draft is hard to read the signals and find the window that's open. You find like a 3rd pick, rogue, good card, to be like, oh, you know, rogue is, I don't know. It's tough to explain, I think, but no, I'm not in love. That doesn't say that. It doesn't mean that it's totally bad. I mean, I definitely enjoyed some drafts, but I think that my results are like whenever I have a very good deck, I do well. Whenever I have a bad deck, just you can't But I actually I don't even know how to explain it very well too. It's not the bombs. It's not just the bombs. It's more like the archetypes. Okay, now it's time to do something cool here. I think we can do something very cool here. If I -2 this Vivian, I think I want to get another Edgewing Keeper. I want to just draw a lot of cards here. I feel like I enjoy drawing cards. So I'll play this. Oh no. Oh no, chat. I thought I was going to draw. I thought I was going to draw the card off of Innkeeper first and then activate Vivian. I guess I could have ordered the it's because it's auto order. I should have drawn first with the Innkeeper. I just let the auto arena do things. Okay, thankfully I found an adventure on top anyway. Thank you so much, Dovasham, for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to Mega Stream, where we draw 3 cards playing 1 creature. Uno, due, tres. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Alright, let's continue the train. The train value. Fulmar Knight draws 3. Uno, due, tre. Bueno. Now, combat. What are my good attacks? Oh, should have played land first. Oh, that was wrong. Alright, whatever. These are my good attacks. And then I'll play Temple of Maladi. Leave the card on top. And pass the turn. I guess I played this as well. Why not? Stays on top and I'll pass the turn. And then I'll go to the bathroom. And I'll see you guys when I untap. Hopefully, I'm gonna be in a good shape. Okay, I'm back and there's nothing left. Oi, oi, oi. I am back and there's nothing left on my board. They play Shadow Verdict? Ma come Shadow Verdict? What kind of card is that? Come on, I was looking so good and now I have nothing in play? Dio buono però, così non va bene, eh? I had so many permanents in play. So many permanents I had in play. I think I'll do all 3 here. And I'll keep on making reach token. Hello, Sidetrack. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Chat, chat, chat. One person can't even go to the bathroom that returns, and I don't know how many permanents I had in play, but I had a lot of them. You exile my Vivian? Oh wow, you exile my Rankle? No, you have a Yorion here? Doomforetold. Oh no, that exiles Vivian. Okay. Goodbye, Vivian. I'll play Scavenging Booze. I'll play Question Beast. I'll, I don't know, just attack. And pass. Do I want to play this in that Triome? I don't think so. I think I'll just draw a card with a castle. Would you play some Modern Legacy? Oh no, sorry, Dovazam. I only play Magic Arena on stream. You can check my Modern and Legacy work at channelfireball.com. At channelfireball.com and in the YouTube channel. Okay. The next video is going to be a Forsaken Monument colorless deck that I designed. It's a very fun one so far. I've recorded the first 3 matches yesterday. Did I play any of the Eternal Weekend event? I don't really play in the weekend. Unless Wizards of the Coast pays me to do so. In the weekend I like to enjoy. Just enjoy the ride. Yeah, and by the way, this Shadow Verdict was very good for my opponent. I was in the bathroom when it happened, but I believe it killed every single of my permanents, so it was strong. Strong. Okay, that's another extinction event. Seen it. I think Pepengu loses, chat. Pepengu loses. Yeah, Forsaken Monument, Basalt Monolith is a combo in Legacy. Okay, so there's 7 cards back. On 80 cards, you only draw the good one. Yeah, when your hand is always 7 cards, they are usually have the best one. Yeah. You suggest to play this deck over anything else in Standard? You know what? I actually would. I think this deck has the tools to be a solid deck overall. I mean, now you see myself losing 2-0, but this is the first match that I lose today. Alright, good game. I get back Yori next turn. I guess 1 second. Sorry that I said good game. If I find an ooze on top, I can still win. Okay, I don't. Oh, aspetta un attimo. Aspetta un attimo. I said good game. I know that. I apologize, opponent. But I'm not dead, actually. Not dead yet, actually. I'm sorry, opponent. I said good game. I didn't mean to be. That's what I meant. It's not just technically over. After my opponent had 2 urine in the graveyard and I only had 1 forest up. So I couldn't. Shadow Verdict again. Ah, yeah, okay. Foretold Exile my Vivian. Okay. Good game so far. Technically not wrong, that's true. Mango salty? Why? No, no salty at all. Why salty? I'm happy to lose against Esper. Alright, here I guess I can give up. My friend Feder Rusher sent me a long message about one of our cube games. It's so sweet. Alright. Frantic Search. From now on, we'll play the cards properly, okay? Thank you so much, chat. Thank you so much, chat. Imagine how many of those things happened in Paper Magic that would never happen. He had Lutri, Ticket Stormcaller, Frantic Search, Loot. Yeah, that's part of the kitchen table. Allora, my opponent's playing Gruul. Okay, I'll play Swamp here and pass. The funny thing is that he just messaged me about the thieving skydiver thing. Oh, that's very alright. What am I doing here? Because they could have a question beast. I can just shock myself and pass. I think I'm just playing this and that. Is that we'll have a Pivo! Buongiorno Pivos. Murderer's Raider. Probably just won't crush a giant. It was good. That they copied Explosion with it, with the Seagate Stormcaller. I guess I just forgot how exactly went. What am I taking here? I think I'm killing the Scavenging Ooze. Nor the Brush Fire Elemental. Yeah. So they I don't remember exactly went off with Seagate's turn. So again. Could be the next instance. Seagate Stormcaller. Frantic Search, Explosion, and then you copy the explosion. Like, can you play Seagate? Is that I think they just exiled the thing. All right. Okay. An Embercleave. I don't know if I think it's all right. Oh, I stomped that thing. Okay. Evolving Wilds. Cast the Angie yet, because that's 8 mana. And then I go to 13. Wekachu, the thing is that I want to protect from the Great Ange. I want to protect my SC. It's just we so often we just misunderstand the rules. And since Oko is around, it is so hard to just get all the rules properly on. Really strange. Alright, here I'll just go for double 3-drop. I'll go Lovestruck Beast, Murderer's Rider. Here. I could have also cast a Mammoth. Maybe that really no idea. I think I'm taking this. I think I'm taking this damage. If you go Embercleave, it's okay. I mean, obviously, it's not okay. Definitely attacking with this Murderer's Raider. Okay, let's go Profane Insight first. And then I'll play a Ulmar Knight. And I think a Murderer's Rider. Block Bonecrusher Giant and Lovestruck Beast. And double block here. To kill the Bonecrusher Giant and not die. It is tough. That's true, Lovechup. That's true. I know. Ulmar Knight could have double blocked. Gira! With the double... Sorry, with a 21-month sub. Okay, good game. Thank you so much, Gira, for the continued support on this nice October. Oh, chat, tomorrow, there's my preview of Commander. What day is tomorrow? It's Saturday. I don't stream. Or I guess I'll post it on Twitter. The Agardex. I'll board out Rankle, Westing Beast, Vivian. I think I keep all the Angs, Order of Midnight, and one Academ's Awakening. That is our sideboard against Mono Red, and this must be the perfect sideboarding. Yeah, exactly. Gira. It's not. I can't say anything. It's a rare. It's not gonna cost like something that got previewed yesterday. All right, this hand. Okay, yeah, I keep this. Are you making a video? No. Post and retweets. Ooh, land from the top. Thank you very much. Ender. Actually, when I saw another land, very good. When I saw the Kobold, I misunderstood the partner mechanic. I thought that the partner mechanic means that you can just play it if you have a commander of your colors. Just commander. Can you draft this new commander set? Maybe. You can draft it. Ooh, cool. Papagarga. Hola, Papagarga. That's the whole point? Cool. Do I play Papagarga? I just play 4 Mire Knight. Legadeem's Awakening tapped. And pass the turn. Or is it one against everybody? Oh, I should have killed this in my turn. I waited because player that one plays. That's why I waited. There's no other explanation for that. Hopefully I don't make mistakes anymore. But I think this game might be too compromised already. Like a wilt. Maybe I should play some... Is this Stone Cold Serpent? No. No, Babe. Or too much weakness. I'm sorry, chat. Could have played this game much better and probably had a win this game, but I didn't, in fact. Well, it's physically Blue Bob. No, it's not. The new Dark Confident chat is called Dreador the Arcanist. That is the new Dark Confident. Yeah, best one is not a good format. I mean, you can. It's just so hard to win. And the game are okay. My opponent's playing, I guess, a strange Gruul deck. I want to play Edgeling Keeper Fulmar Knight this turn. You would think that Teferi 4 was good. I mean, Teferi 4 can't really be that good. It's it costs 4 mana in a World of Mystical Dispute. It's a good card, advantage card with Death Touch. It's not that I like it. It's I mean, you kind of have to play this fillers, right? Here it was good. Maybe draw a card. Only have like Bomb Rares to play. They in fact banned all the good cards, so you would just have to play with the uncommons now. Okay. Hope opponent doesn't play Electrickery here. It's been a long time since I played against Temur Ramp Migration Path. The mountain they can cast the Genesis Ultimatum next turn. But also whatever. Let's go Rankle Master Prankle and just start getting in. Barras. Okay, let's do drawing this card. Our opponent. Don't give me the prego, don't. Oh. By the way, it's such a coin flip deck. Alright. That's okay. It's good. I think Magic should be a high variance game. I think I actually eliminate is alright because Cobra and I guess I'll bring in the rest. Bird out some of these expensive cards. Yeah, Great Angel also doesn't seem good at all. Actually, Gargaroth to Blotchy Thirst. Yeah. Because they do have a lot of early plays. Temur, if you win, the opponent will get unlucky. It's like the base of their deck. Their deck is just very high variance. It is what it is. No. Sometimes, if you play counters, it's better because you can actually. Where's my boy? Where is my boy, chat? There it is. There's my boy Fulmar Knight. 1 mana, 1/1, draw 2 cards. Barras. I mean, opponent. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, opponent's not ranked 94%. Their deck isn't very good. It's just it goes like that. It's okay. On top land. All right. I'll play more of this. Next turn, I draw 2 cards. The thing is that people cold fair like Adele creatures. Like I would say that Dimir Rogue is a fair deck. Maybe I was supposed to leave this on. It's just that it was a tap land. I would have drawn 2 cards next turn, so on 15. Unfortunately, I didn't really attack for that much. Migratory. Oh, Shadows go smashing. Cazzo, I can't attack? No, vabbè, che inculata. Cazzo, c'è. All pumps. Bone Crusher. The Shadows go smashing is mashing me today. Okay, Island. Terror of Pepega. And then I'll exile 2 things. And I'll attack for 5 down to 10. If I draw 1-1, I can win the game next turn. You play draft for I have a draft to end from yesterday. I don't even remember what we drafted. If only I hadn't bottomed this. If only I hadn't bottomed this Kazundu Mammoth. You missed Golos Field? Yesterday, Simpy, I played Golos in Legacy. Golos in Legacy is funny, but yeah. Alright. When goes to 5. Hopefully they don't go Ugin next turn. They have 7 lands, so they can go Ugin now. Oof, that's just a Pepega card. Mango wins. Mango wins. I'm even going to show off that I just drew this Heart's Desire. Alright. See, that didn't draw Ugin. Good. Oh, like any of them. Maybe I don't need all of this, but like if you look at my Papagarga. Alright, I'll bring in more Papagarga in. Which is good against Ugin. I don't know. Va bene, that's a keep. There. Went to Terror of Pepega. Creature. Definitely a good strategy. I think I'm going for Lowstruck Beast. Like, they went Terror, then they went 7 mana, 13, deal 13, and then they played Kazundu Mammoth, fetching response, deal 5, and I was dead. So, you know, that was also that line here. Oh, Wolf Willow Haven. I didn't see that last turn. Yeah, I guess I could have duressed them on turn 1. I mean, I'll duress now in case they have a migratory path. Migration path. A attack for 1. Here you go. So they're probably just... Oh, wow. Yeah, they do have mana, red mana that way. Here for 1. And then I'll shock myself. Or rather, bolt myself. To play a Lowstruck. Definitely. And now I have another Lowstruck Beast next turn to come on in. And so next turn I'll go the 5-4-3 and Kazundu Mammoth tapped. Or maybe I can do differently, but we'll see. Opponent has Mulligan to 6 on the play and we discarded them a card, so they're definitely down in card resource. Allora. Questo, pay 3 life. Then I can play Jerry. I want to play Jerry, or I don't want to make a token. I think I'll make a token. And then I'll kill the Terror of Pepega. You go to 10. I'm silently on when I'll kill the Bone Crusher. Here is important that I play an edge. They played Tangled Valley, va bene. So here I can go Edgewelling Keeper. I think I have to go Edgewelling Keeper. I think it's very important that I go Edgewelling Keeper here. Because this way, if they have another removal spell on a 1-1, I can still attack with a Lowstruck Beast. You go to 4. You go to 4, Cazzo. That of the Skycleave? Yeah, that is lethal. They can't cast Genesis Ultimatum because they don't have, they can't cast Genesis Ultimatum. I just go smashing for 5. Beanstalk. Oh, and then they make a token. Okay. I draw Swamp. Play one of these so that I can draw a card and maybe draw the removal spell for the token. Okay, good game. Good game. Good game, chat. Good game. So it's important. It's important. Allora, there's just a bunch of lessons happen in this match. So if you remember, in the first match, our opponent, 2-3. So if you play, at the end, you win the match. 1. If you lose to a luck deck, there's always game 2 and better. That's it. Allora, what?